Oh, there he is. Hi, Lightning. How's that race with Jackson Storm? You managed to beat him yet?
Huh, yes, Mater. Hardly.
Huh. Lightning, for a moment I was hoping we could have a sketch where you wouldn't be grumpy as hell. What happened this time?
You want to know what happened, Sally? Do you really? Fine, I'll tell you. Guess you completely embarrassed yourself on Saturday because she showed up at the racing stadium all made up and painted to the nines.
Uh, was it you, buddy?
Wow, how in the name of manufacture did you know that, Mater? Yes, me. Because when I got to the racing stadium at Los Angeles and when I was racing with Jackson Storm, he seemed genuinely surprised of how fast I was. Apparently, me asking him out for dinner went totally over his head. He seemed to have thought I just wanted to hang out with him as a friend.
Ugh. Well, that's awkward, McQueen.
Oh, please, you honestly have no idea, chick. That was just the start of it. Then suddenly another race car comes out of nowhere and joins us. It was a female race car named Sydney Mackey. And you'll never guess how she greeted Jackson Storm. With a little kiss on the cheek. Get what I'm saying here?
Oh. Oh. So you mean... Wait, hold on. I gotta trace this here back up, kid. So you're saying that Sydney Mackey wants to fall in love with somebody, but deep down inside, she just wants to play some kind of game with Jackson Storm? So wait a minute, that wedding thing you were telling me about, like, a couple months ago, Sydney Mackey was a girlfriend? Y'all for real, Lightning?
Yes. So it is now I know why Jackson Storm didn't at all pick up on my intentions when I asked him out. Still, can you imagine how embarrassed I felt showing up there after my win at the race at Los Angeles and Jackson Storm's actually falling in love with the female race car?
Wow. Honestly, what the hell was Jackson Storm thinking falling in love with the female race car that he doesn't even know? It's like he deliberately sets you up, that traitor.
Now, chick, let's not exaggerate here. I'm sure Sydney Mackey didn't mean any offense. So, how did the rest of your day go, Lightning? Surely you confronted Jackson Storm about that. What did he have to say for himself?
It was fine, I guess. But Jackson Storm did say something else about hanging out with him. He did say that he wanted a rematch against me at the next race at Phoenix. I did accepted his challenge. But that's gonna be another story for next time. So anyways, have you heard anything from Holly Devious and Loyal Devious? I mean, they've been pretty busy lately, but I wonder how they were doing at this current time.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they haven't talked with us yet because they were busy doing other stuff. Maybe you could try calling them, and maybe they'll answer you.
Well, alright, Sally. I guess I could try doing that. But I also haven't heard anything from Chloe in a long time. I mean, it's been a while since she's done a video with me in the past.
That's true. Oh, look who just arrived here. It's Sydney Mackey. Well, hello there. How's it been?
Oh, everything's alright, I guess. And I see Lightning McQueen's here, too. I'm such a big fan of him. It really was a shame to see him fall off in Cars 3.
Yeah, that sure was a tough time for me, I'd say. But I'm pretty much over that now. I'm with my friends, Mater, Sally, Mr. the King, and my old arch enemy, Chick Hicks.
That's cool, McQueen. I've missed you guys so much. I've seen my friends in Equestria and the human world at Kendra High School. But I haven't seen you guys in a while since your big comeback at the Florida 500. How's it been?
It's been alright, I guess. But I think one of the best things I've done in the tiebreaker race at Los Angeles was helping Mr. the King finish his last race after Chick wrecked him. But that's in the past, and now we became friends now.
Yeah, McQueen's definitely right about that. I've done mistakes in the past when I wrecked every other car so that I could try to win. But I've changed my ways since then.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Sally, I want to ask you something. What do you do for a living here in Radiator Springs?
That's a good question, Sydney. I basically welcome them to my workplace called the Cozy Comb Motel.
That's interesting. I'm just an ordinary girl who basically tries to make friends to people I like.
Have you ever raced in the Piston Cup before? I mean, you clearly have the Piston Cup logo right on your side.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I have. In my rookie year, right after I was racing in the second division.
Hey, that's the same experience I had. When I was a rookie in 2005, I was racing with my rivals, the King and Chick Hicks. And I don't think you had any rivals when you were racing, did you?
Nah, not really. I basically know how to actually race on different tracks.
Oh, so that means you must be pretty experienced, like McQueen. But I'm sure you can't really beat me in a Piston Cup race, because I'm always the best on every Piston Cup race I go to.
You never even raced with Sydney before, Chick, so don't even start.
What? I was just playing around with her, Sally. I'm sure I don't mean any offense to her. If I was racing against her in a Piston Cup race, I would easily beat her. But without any dirty tricks I used to do back then.
Yeah, and if there's one thing you should know about Chick Hicks, Sydney Mackey, is the fact that he doesn't really play nice on others on the track. So he's definitely the car you gotta watch out for. Because with him doing the stuff he used to do back then in the past, that's not sportsmanlike.
Nope, it sure isn't.
Yeah, you should really thank Mr. the King for giving you that good advice. He's been racing for a long time, racing for 36 full-time seasons, and having 203 career wins, 5 of them being at the Florida 500, and also winning 7 Piston Cup championships that are only been tied with me.
Wow, so that means he must be pretty famous. No wonder everybody calls him the King.
Yeah, but I'm still also pretty famous to this day. Because not only I've been racing in the Piston Cup, I've also been racing in other parts of the world. especially in 2011 when the World Grand Prix would happen. And of course, I do remember that one mistake where I yelled at Mater because of the fact that I lost the first race at Tokyo to Francesco. That was a mistake I never should have done. But that's also a thing in the past that we don't really need to mention.
Yeah, Lightning is the best friend I've ever had. Ever since he met me when he came down here to Radiator Springs, the cutest little town in Carburetor County.
That's cool, Mater. Hey, maybe y'all can take me on a little tour of Radiator Springs. I want to see the rest of the town.
Okay, sure. And maybe you and I can have a little race together. Does that sound good?
Yep, sounds good to me.
Okay, let's go.